We appreciate the media, we value their importance to the benefit of the document on topic.
So it seems right now Christians are not welcome in Seattle. I was watching the video as calmly as I should, but it seems that these Christians, this mom with the baby, they want to go to a rally of Christians somewhere, and I believe people are blocking them. It might be possible Antifa is blocking them. I'm like, okay, I can understand that. You need to find a different way. Why did you go there? Because you know it's going to be an issue. But when I saw that little kid crying between all of that, I was like, okay, this is bad. Well, at least that's good news. Some cops were blocking the street, but they were like, hey man, we are blocking that, but somebody go there because I believe some Christians are out there blocked between those groups and you need to help them. Wow, she got angry. Wow, I mean, cops can touch you sometimes, but I never would justify a reaction like that. Even if I don't like the cop or even if they mean well. Adelo, remember to subscribe.
Remember to subscribe? ¿Por qué?
Crazy arrest happening. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, backing up, backing up. Backing up. Multiple arrests. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people arrested. Multiple Antifa militants, maybe another one here. Yep, behind the bikes. Hey, how are you? Any comments, sir? What's going on here?
We're enforcing the law. That's all we're doing. We'll talk to you soon.
Okay, thank you, sir.
And some people might say, yeah, they're just arresting people that are non-aggressive. I'm like, well, I've seen many videos when people are just very disruptive, and if you're just there or you want to pass through, the police arrest you or push you away. And they're like, we have treated people like that because of Muslims, and we're going to treat people like that because of Christians, and we're going to treat people like that because they're supporting BLM.
That's the latest from SPD right now. The men and women of SPD doing their job. Think about the risks they're taking right now, just trying to keep the peace here at Cal Anderson Park. Again, today started off with a peaceful Christian rally to stand with children against transgender ideology.
That's why. Now it makes sense why they are protesting so much. The thing is, these days, a lot of people would say if you're not happy about something, you have the right to protest. But for some odd reason, I have this feeling that it might change if you weren't Christian.
Guys, we got a huge brawl going on. Antifa and police. I know you follow. We got arrests happening right now. Antifa militants. Multiple people being arrested right now. Get out of here. Police Antifa. Wow, we got some arrests going down here. Antifa militants being arrested now. Wow. We're going to have dozens of arrests today, guaranteed.
I just wish people can just protest or rally and somebody just protests their disagreement. But it shouldn't be in pushing and blocking people in such a way that I'm not standing in front of you, I'm not pushing you, but I'm going to stand right in front of you and telling you, hey, I'm just watching the birds singing. Yes, I've seen this a lot. You need to keep your eyes or eye on them because they will sucker punch you. And I like how the guy blocked it. It was like, I saw that coming.
Bro comes in here and says Charizard like he's like unique or special. Huh? You're not unique or special, man. Charizard? Huh? Charizard is basic as fuck for a third evolution. Is he gone?
Did you just say you niggas are special?
What?
He just said Charizard is not unique or special. But when you say it fast,
It's Charizard like he's like unique or special.
Huh?
Let me tell y'all something. These niggas trying to sign me for $1,000. Man, I got $1,000. What y'all niggas talking about? I got it, nigga. I'm voting them, nigga. I come slide on y'all block with the Glock out. Hold 16 shots, boy. Hit 16 niggas at the same time. And he came with some hollow, boy. I already know. Nigga, anything I lemon sweet, boy. I'm finna throw a switch on this thing, but this thing gonna be dumping, boy, on me.
you got to learn that as a kid and see it over and over to replicate it so well that I might fear for my life. Because when I see that, because I've lived in such neighborhood, it triggers me. Like I become defensive.
Starting to drive me crazy. I'm making the argument
that all black people are from Africa.
no.
You just said that.
African American is in some ways oppressive because it acts as if the black people that are in America aren't just Americans. They're from Africa. Why is it the white people just get to be American and then all these other people are Mexican American, Asian American, whatever?
They do say white Americans.
Oh
though.
my God, you're not listening again. The reason why it's oppressive is because white people just get to be American and everybody else gets to be this word American.
That's not what you were saying.
No, you looking at my haircut and you're assuming racism, which is your prejudice because you're a racist.
I mean, he has a point. If everybody is American, but the rest of all the races is something American, you're labeling in a wild way as if you're not really an American. You're a substitute that looks different with the title American.
Because so many men have no idea about what women go through, right? We haven't been researched, we haven't been considered, and it affects the way a lot of male lawmakers, a lot of male politicians, a lot of male religious leaders think about the issue of choice as if it's just about the fetus, the baby, but women's reproductive health is about our life. It's about this whole complicated reproductive system that does the least of what it does is produce life. It's a very important thing that it does, but you only produce life if the machine that's producing it, if you want to, whittle us down to a machine, if the machine is functioning in a healthy, streamlined kind of way. But there is no discussion or apparent connection between the two.
The fact that you feed a baby because you ate something, that's beautiful. But to tell any woman, and I live in Spain, that is the least important thing that you can do. Michelle Obama, I can guarantee you 90% of the ladies are gonna look in your direction like, what the heck are you talking about? That is the most beautiful thing that I can do with my body, which is my choice.
They're killing me, man. I can't breathe. Mama, how you doing, man? I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
If I have to be honest, I'm surprised this was done back in the day because this is an old clip after George Floyd got deleted. Because here you have Ama Moore, which is 18, which is also a black woman, and she was deleted by an illegal in Texas. And the sad news is I don't see BLM anywhere. And it makes me realize, unless you're a cop or white, it seems like nobody cares, and that it saddens me, man. It really saddens me that you only care about the life that you think had a horrible experience.
For the San Diego Police Parking Enforcement Team, every foot counts.
This car is 12 feet from the crosswalk.
These officers have been tasked with enforcing the state's new daylighting law.
It's all about the pedestrian safety.
The law makes it illegal to park within 20 feet facing a crosswalk.
As you approach a crosswalk, just think of any little, a kid walking to school. You're not going to be able to see them when a car is parked close to the crosswalk. So this vehicle would be in violation of the new daylighting law because of the crosswalk that's at the intersection.
But the car that's across the street would not be in violation.
Correct, because it is not on the approach side of the crosswalk. It's going away from the crosswalk. So that would not be in violation. However, this one would be.
In January, the statewide law went into effect. For the first 2 months, Aaron Longin and the parking enforcement team,
there's a new law, there's a lot of cars in violation.
We're educating the public.
We handed out 1,500 warnings for 2 months. It was a little blue slip that we'd leave on cars that we saw in violation.
Ticketing and enforcement began on March 1st, but the education hasn't stopped.
Yeah, it's like a car and a half.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, you're welcome. We've written over 4,200 tickets, which sounds like a high number, but it's less than 10% of the tickets that we're writing as an agency, and we're writing them both proactively and reactively. So people do use the Get It Done app to report violations in their neighborhood. So we respond to those as well as just in the community seeing what we see.
Longin says the most issues are in areas where parking is already hard to come by.
I would say Normal Heights, North Park, Hillcrest, University Heights, Ocean Beach, Pacific Beach, La Jolla.
And this law applies to any crosswalk, even if the street is not marked and even if the curb is not painted red.
Oh, so you might miss it. Fine.
Really?
Some red zones.
The street is not marked, and even if the curb is not painted red.
Just remember that some red zones were painted prior to this law, so some of them might only be 5 feet, but we have to give that 20-foot clearance.
And if you do get caught in violation of this daylighting law, each of these tickets is going to cost you about $117.
So the streets might not be painted correctly, but you're in violation of law, so you're going to pay $100. Hey, man, it shouldn't be funny, but it is funny because it's so stupid to me.
Don't get me wrong, makosa kita bong. Put the fire na mi blonde kush hash purple skunk criollo colombici jam jam. Durloqueta verdeta welcome.